So to women's doubles next, and it's an all-Chinese affair. Wang Xiaoli and Yang, there they are in the yellow shirts, up against Cheng and Ma Jin. And it's a busy day for Ma Jin, because of course we've already seen her in the mixed doubles. Her Hanbin trying to make it through to her second final. The 22-year-old from Qingdao. Qingdao's where the Sudirman Cup is going to take place next May, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, Qingdao in Shandong province in China. So for Cheng and Ma Jin, this is their first ever tournament together. Seeded 7. Wang Xiaoli and Yang, the number 6 seeds. But of the 6 previous tournaments that Wang Xiaoli and Yang have played, they've won 4 titles from 5 finals. The only time they didn't reach the final, they withdrew injured in the first round. And there's Ma Jin, 22-year-old. Was world number 1 with Wang Xiaoli, her opponent of today, when the partnership was dissolved. So as far as Cheng and Ma Jin are concerned, you can see from their career win-loss and those statistics, this is their first ever tournament. Now for Wang Xiaoli and Yang is the reigning world and Olympic champion, throwing the All-England title as well, that she holds at the moment with Du Jing. But since the World Championships in Paris, has teamed up with Wang Xiaoli, who she beat in that final in the 2010 World Championships. Now this is all a little complicated in the swapping of partnerships, but of course there has been long-term injury concerns about Du Jing, Yu Yang's former partner, with whom she won both that world and Olympic title, and therefore they've teamed her up with Wang Xiaoli, and I have to say, one of the most explosive starts to a partnership I think I've ever seen.
Yes, I think the first thing to do with this match is forget the seedings. Neither pair played enough tournaments to have a relevant world ranking, really, and I would have to say probably a key match amongst themselves to get the early ascendancy, and also to start picking points up so that they're getting a realistic seeding places for when the Olympic qualifying period starts at the end of April. So actually quite a lot on this match for these 4 players. It'll be very interesting to see how it pans out tactically.
Cheng, of course, who is currently ranked number 3 in the world with Zhao Yunlei. So just quickly explain to us, when a pair has never played together previously, first ever tournament together, how they get a seeding of 7. Of course, they're both highly ranked individually.
Yeah, in a draw of 32, as the Super Series events are, the first 4 seedings are the top 4 pairs that have entered in terms of world ranking. And then from 5 to 8, you can have notional rankings, where if you've got 2 very strong players who've scored a lot of points, you take a percentage of those points and add them together to give a notional ranking. And that explains the seeding in this match.
Xiaoli, Yang, China. Ma Jin to serve to Wang Xiaoli. Love on, play.
So Ma Jin already through to the mixed doubles final with her Hanbin. Now in the women's doubles semi-final with Cheng.
It's actually a little bit like a soap opera, all these changes of partnerships. On the other side of the court, Yu Yang, the ex-partner of her Hanbin, and Margin on the opposite side to a doubles partner from last year. It's getting rather complicated to explain.
Yes, it certainly is. But I know you, as former head coach to the England team, what a luxury for China to have so many good doubles players, especially in the women's doubles, that they can afford to swap them around. And now, well, here we are, Malaysian Open. All 4 semi-final pairs are all Chinese, so they've got 4 exceptionally strong pairs now.
Yes, but I think they have been rotating the pairs a lot over the last 2 years. And I think it's becoming a bit of a pattern with the Chinese and the Koreans, actually, that in the first 2 years of the 4-year Olympic cycle, they'll try a lot of different combinations, trying to find out what the strongest pairs are. And as you get closer to the Olympic qualifying period, they start to settle these pairs. And I do now expect China to stick with these pairs now through to the Olympics.
Xiaoli and Wang, recent winners of the Super Series finals. Beat Cheng when she was still playing with Xiaoli.
Service over. 3-5.
Well, already we're seeing quite a lot of attack from Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang directed on Cheng Shu. They seem to feel there's a bit of a weakness there. That's clearly the target so far in this game. And there we have another example of it.
7-3. Service over. 4-7.
You and I were talking earlier in the week, Ian, about Ma Jin reaching #1 in the world in both women's doubles and mixed doubles. 2 finals at the World Championships in Paris last year, 1 gold in the mixed doubles, silver in the women's doubles, and promptly after those World Championships was split from both of her partners. It's a fairly tough call, and psychologically I think she's bounced back well from it.
Yes, incredible the depth in China, I have to say, but Ma Jin has looked an exceptional player over the last couple of years, but even someone with her talent, it's very, very difficult changing combinations the whole time to find rhythm and set plays and where the space is on the court. So it will take time for this combination to bed in, but I think we will see them improve quite a lot. It's a tough regime when you've got competition for places like they have. I mean, you have to say these pairs are actually already probably competing for an Olympic gold medal. In the back of their minds, if they go to the Olympics as the #1 pair, they'll be expected to win the Olympic gold medal, and that's pressure 18 months out.
7-8.
And as you say, Jill, there's 4 pairs in the semi-final here. And the chances are it'll be difficult. Well, they won't all qualify for the games, obviously, with the limitations. So there's a real fight going to go on between these pairs over the next 18 months to qualify for those games.
Yes, of course, the Olympic Charter does not allow more than 3 competitors in any discipline, in any sport, in Olympic competition. And then, of course, badminton imposes its own limitations on top of that.
Yes, badminton has its own regulations there, and slightly changed for these next Olympic Games. For the doubles events last time, it was 2 pairs. You could qualify 2 pairs if you had 2 pairs in the top 16. That's been toughened up a little bit. That's 2 pairs in the top 8 now. But still China can qualify 3 if they've got 3 in the top 4 places in the world rankings. And in ladies doubles, there's every chance they will have.
That's a great rally.
Service over.
And the run of points comes to an end. 4 straight points for Cheng and Ma Jin.
One of the worrying things for the rest of the world in ladies doubles is, of course, we've got these 4 pairs already all hitting the semi-final, and they're all new combinations, which will obviously, if they stay together for that 18 months, will get stronger. And that's going to be a tough proposition for everybody else.
Yeah. And of course, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang won the first 2 tournaments they played, China Masters and Japan. And then they had what I suppose I considered a surprise loss in the final of the Asian Games to Xiaoli and Tianqing. And that is presumably why Xiaoli and Cheng have been split. So the Asian Games gold medalists are now going to compete in international terms together.
11-9, play.
So 11-9, opening game.
No. 9. Service over. 10, 12.
Ah, that's a nice
11,
shot there from Ma Jin, just steering the shuttle, making it awkward for Yu Yang. There she is at full stretch, that's why she made the error. Back level.
Service over, 30, 12.
Really good movement and awareness from Ma Jin. Not only getting back to keep the shuttle down and hit the shuttle down, but playing with great precision across the defence.
Yes, I think what I like about this pair of Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang is they always appear to be really looking to get on the attack and be adventurous in their style of play.
yes, of all the four pairs, they actually on paper look the most balanced pair.
15,
Both good all-round players, both very capable in the forecourt and the rear court. Whereas with all the other three pairs, you can pick the preferred combination quite quickly as to who wants to be at the front court, who wants to be at the rear court, which tactically already gives you some possibilities on serve and return. Whereas with Wang and Yu, they're comfortable in either formation, and that's going to make them very difficult to play.
Just wide.
40, service over. 40, 16.
Yeah, and again, it's the cross attack on Cheng shoot.
Service
They
over.
obviously feel there's a
70,
weakness there, and
40.
so far in this match, you'd have to say they're right. We were saying earlier on, though, with Marjin playing with her Han Bin, her defence is probably as strong as her partners, if not better, even in mixed doubles. So understandable that they're not attacking on her.
Found the line. Yeah, we've got a good view of that. And I agree with the line judge. Yeah, good call.
Ready? Service over. 18, 15. Service over. 16, 18.
Yeah, she was going to leave it, suddenly
17,
changed her mind.
18.
By the time she'd decided to play it, made the error. Yeah, once again, cross smash across the body of Cheng Shu.
Service over. 18, 19.
Oh, what a good rally.
Service over.
real commitment at the front of the court. And now 2 game points to Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang. Well, interesting, I think that an awful lot of the attacking play is going down on Yu Yang as far as that partnership is concerned. Still game point, of course.
Very good from Margin, a nice block, taking the pace off and then stepping in on the mid-court and hitting the drive down the centre. There, good block, and they're seeing the space down the centre of the court. Great play.
Yeah, and didn't seem to have an awful lot of backswing with that racket. Incredible amount of power generated. So the 2 game points have been saved. 20 all. Yeah, but they're really pressurising once again Cheng. 3rd game point opportunity now for number 6 seeds.
Cheng just getting a little coaching off a partner there about her defensive technique.
So on their 3rd game point opportunity, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang close out the opening game against their teammates Cheng and Margin. 22-20. "17 minutes needed to secure that opening game."
Second game, level, play.
Well, as with the all-Chinese women's singles, no coaches involved in between games here. All-Chinese women's doubles semi-final. Coaching staff leaving the players to their own devices. Well, just want to pick up on something you said in the opening game, Ian, about how these 4 pairs that are in the semi-final of this Malaysia Open can all improve because they're all such new pairings, and really quite how awesome that prospect is. I can remember going back quite a few years now when a young Chinese pair called Gefei and Gu Jun came onto the scene, and they took women's doubles to another level. And do you think with 4 potentially outstanding women's doubles pairs here from China that they too might start taking the women's doubles to an even higher level still?
I think there's a short answer, yes. I think ladies doubles, the level of ladies doubles over the last 4 years has improved dramatically. And I actually think the change in the scoring system had a great effect on ladies doubles. because it made the players become more aggressive. I think it changed the style of training and even some of the physical preparation for ladies doubles to become a little bit more explosive, a little bit more attack-minded. And I think ladies doubles is probably the fastest evolving of the 5 disciplines at the moment.
Service over.
And obviously that is being led by the Chinese girls at the moment. They are exceptional.
The obvious question is, what makes them so exceptional? Is it technique, physicality, reading of the game?
Well, I think at the moment you'd have to say depth and probably the intensity of the training. When you get a good group together, there are good examples from other sports where when one country becomes dominant in a sport or a particular discipline, because the level of practice and level of sparring is so high, it's very difficult for other countries to compete. And I think China's got into that cycle with their ladies doubles now where they're almost untouchable. And of course the daily training with these players playing with each other all the time, all the exercises is way beyond anything that any other country can actually perform on a daily basis in their own training camps.
That's good work, good combination play between Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang, good rotational play.
And a really good example of what we're saying. I mean, 10 years ago you wouldn't have seen ladies doubles pairs playing like that. That's traditional style men's doubles there. And no big attack to the centre of the court. Partner looking for the front court, coming in, hunting the shuttle in the front court. Whereas before that would have been very passive. Up to 4 or 5 years ago, ladies doubles there, drop to centre, lift out, start again. Not now. It's becoming a much more positive game and much more interesting to watch for that.
Yeah, another clear example of what you've just been explaining. Both pairs vying for the attack, both pairs willing to take the opportunity to take the half risk to go forward and try and intercept. That's another very good rally.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky because nice variety, nice thinking on the end, going for the cross block. But again, it's really impressive. It's really quick on the mid-court. There's fast drives. There's a mixture between the drives and the blocks. In the end, it was margin, putting the block in and winning the point. But there's a lot of variety to the game now.
Yeah, I have to say the Asian Games women's doubles final was probably the best women's doubles I've ever watched. The intensity and the level of play, the willingness to attack and dynamic style was absolutely superb.
It was a stunning spectacle. As television, that ladies doubles final was really good viewing. And as I say, up until a few years ago, I wouldn't have thought I'd be saying that about a ladies doubles final.
Service over, 7-5.
Court needing to be mopped of the perspiration. I have to say, Yu Yang last year was almost invincible. She did have an incredible year, didn't she? Not only the world and all England titles with Du Jing, where she is just returning to court, but she won 7 titles with 3 different partners. And she also won the Swiss Open with Tian Qing, and of course then she formed this partnership with Wang Xiaoli, promptly won 3 more Super Series events. Astonishing year.
Service over.
Yes, and I have to say in the last couple of tournaments, to be honest, she's looked as though she's playing within herself. She's timing her efforts on the big point. She's there, but almost coasting during some of the games, I feel.
Now 2 little hand signals there. One presumably about where she's going to serve to, and then where she's going to move. Oh, goodness me. Such a good rally.
On margin in the middle of that rally, played some incredible badminton to turn it around. Really, look, that's a super block. Look at this for a pickup. That's great ability. Yes, coming back to Yu Yang, I guess the one blot on the copybook last year was the final of the Uber Cup for her, really. That would have been the only disappointment during the 12 months, I think.
Yes, indeed. And Yu Yang and Du Jing were playing second women's doubles. Lost out to Lee Kyung-won and Ha Jung-eun. And that gave the 3 points and the victory in the final to Korea.
Noticeable in the last 4 or 5 points margins, making a determined effort to try and dictate the play. She probably felt the game was drifting away from them, and she's decided, right, I'm going to step up here, try and get control, try and dictate the tactics, and she's done it very well.
The shuttle deflected by the net cord.
And again, Yu Yang feeling them going down. Doesn't let margin in the rally, uses the cross drive back to Cheng Shu.
Service over. 10, 9.
I'm not quite sure what the problem was there. What a perfect low serve from Cheng Shu. Skimming across the net. Finding the front service line. Yeah, that's beautiful. And it gives her and her partner margin a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval.
1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Plenty of Chinese fans in, obviously.
Ready? 11, 9, play.
That's when margin's in the point. Every chance of winning it. She's playing very well at the moment. Shu's starting to serve a little bit better as well. Good serve. And again, the attack directed very much at Cheng Shu.
Over 10, 12.
Margin desperate to get in, but the attack directed away from her.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why they're not attacking Margin.
13,
She's
10.
so aggressive in a defensive position. That's really impressive. Look at that.
Stepped into it.
Service over 11, 13.
And again, clear tactic, drive past Margin, keep her out the game on that forecourt.
Indecision there from Yu Yang. Had a little look at the shuttle, looked down towards the line, realised it was going to land in. Clever play from Margin, though. Saw that she was encroaching in onto the nets. Now here's an impressive statistic. All 4 players on court have been world #1 in the women's doubles, with different partners from what they're playing with today. Oh, that's great defence. Wow. Been vulnerable in defence and suddenly, from nowhere, produces a defensive shot like that. That's incredible.
Well, they've played her into form, I think. They've attacked on her so much. She's got a lot of good practice, and that's a great shot.
Oh, frustration at the end of that rally from Margin.
Yes, look where she comes from. She's in the rear court position. And we see that Cheng Xiu just doesn't read the game as well. She was stationary in that mid-court position, and it's Ma Jin playing from rear court and then trying to take the net position.
The umpire asking the players to return to court. There's been such intensity in this women's doubles. Not surprising, all four players just taking the opportunity while the court was mopped to have a quick towel down, quick gulp of liquid. (14-16).
Service over, 17-14.
And Cheng Xiu again not reading the situation in the front court, a little bit flat-footed in the middle there.
Wow. Just wonder whether that Cheng Xiu and Ma Jin are really trying to work Yu Yang at the back of the court.
Yes, it certainly looks that way, but Cheng Xiu just making one or two errors in the last few points.
No hand again.
Again, it's clever play though, manoeuvring Cheng Xiu into the front of the court, forcing Ma Jin into the rear court position.
Yeah, that's really her strength, isn't it? Using her height and thundering down the smashes, Cheng Xiu.
Yes, much more comfortable in that rear court attacking position. Good agility, good power. Yeah, good patience in the rear court there from Wang to try and force the play. Her opponents were hitting a good length, so she was very patient. And played the hall very well there, just hitting angles and letting her opponents hit out of the rear court at the quicker end.
Well, it was a good low serve, just changing angles, serving out wide.
Yeah, it's a clever reply as well, though, because both players, having served wide, both the players were moving across to cover the straight, and the good awareness to go back across the court.
Oh, it's landed in. Wang Xiaoli under enormous pressure. but finding a good defensive shot. 19 all. Good flick serve. Goodness no, that's brilliant.
Yeah, Margin so desperate to get on the front court, looking to be very aggressive and just caught with the flick serve. It's good thinking.
Match point then to Wang, Xiaoli and Yu Yang. First time of asking, and women's doubles of the very highest quality. Victory to the number 6 seeds Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang.
That's won by Wang Xiaoli.
Coming with a run of 3 straight points to close out the match from 18-19 down. Well, for a first tournament together, Cheng and Ma Jin, well, as you made the point, Ian, they will improve considerably with the more tournaments they play. But the slightly more experienced pair of Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang, as a partnership that is, because of course all 4 players on court vastly experienced, they're safely through to the final tomorrow. 22-20, 21-19.